Yo, 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 what up, coach? As you can see, man, this is the very first trade. I told y'all I was gonna test this NY. I told y'all I was gonna test this NY 1 to 3 RR strat. So far we're up $480. A full 1 to 3 RRs is up here. This is the very first trade. Y'all, you see the setup. No cap. 830, 839. The consolidation zone had formed down here. Price broke out and closed. I hopped in. SL below the previous candle. That gave us about 280 pips. So all we're looking is just to make that a 1 to 3. Simple. We're just gonna wait it out. So far we've been up like 620. But we just want to see if we can get our full um 1 to 3 RR. That's what we're looking for. Yo, flip short on MNQ and short Bitcoin as well. Hope it works out for you, bro. Shout out 3 people live. Let's get some likes so we can get this NY stream booming. Trying to take over New York as well. Why not? Everybody in the live, drop a sub. Trying to get to 300 subscribers by the end of the week. 300 subscribers by the end of the week, man. So we got till the end of Saturday. That's a heavy ask, but I want to see if we can do it. So I'm gonna be asking for subs all week. For the rest of the week I'm asking for subs. For sure. Trying to see if we can start this NY session off with a banger. Going for this 1 to 3. Caught a win on Bitcoin. Good job, good job, good job. For y'all in here, I did already hit my profit target for my combine. So I'm just taking paper trades right now. We'll see. We got it's a long ways to go. Anything can happen. But hopefully it does hit. Y'all know I don't do any mid trade modifications, so if I set my TP to 900, man, it gotta hit 900. What I will do though, if it gets to probably about like, maybe like, say if it gets to like 800, I'd say. Let's see. Let me see, maybe 800. I'll even do, yeah. If it gets to like right here, I'm gonna move my take profit to 1 to 2 RR. So 1 to 2 RR, 280 times 2. That would be 560. let's see, 560 is about right here. Yeah, so if it touches this line, I'll move my SL to at least 560. But other than that, bro, we're just gonna sit here and watch. You know, 1 to 3 RR trades, they hit hard. So whenever I'm in a 1 to 3, I want it to hit full, if I'm being honest with you. I'm up 100. Let's go. Come on, man. I always have a set profit target in mind, so you know when you're gonna get out. Oh yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah. Yeah, so it did just give us a nasty pullback at around just got a nasty pullback at around 2 RR. So I will keep that in mind as I keep collecting data for this strategy. At 1 to 2 RR, there is a chance of heavy pullback. Oh, this is sleazy. Yeah, I feel like if you keep tweaking them, you got to keep tweaking them till they green, bro. Play with however many settings you need to play with. Like, I would just keep tweaking the strategy till the chart shows up green, and then use the strategy. Yeah. All right, we're gonna push to the upside. We might get to that TP. Yeah, I seen them. I was talking about the ones that you was making yesterday when we was talking about a strategy. Yeah. Yeah, this is the 1 to 3 RR for NY session with heavy volume, 15 tick TP risking 280. 280 for 900. NY open. You can't always trust the results of the bots anyways though, because it's not the same markets. And there's too many factors. There's too many factors to consider. I just use a bot to get like a rough estimate of what's going on, and then just use it myself. Gonna blow my nose real quick. So almost there. Almost there. We just chilling though. Just chilling. I low-key wish I was taking this trade on my live. Man, London session went crazy, man. Back on my shit, bro. Looks like this 1-3 is about to hit, bro. If this strategy plays out, man, we're gonna have some decisions to make. This is literally the first trade of New York session. As I told y'all, for those who was here during London session, we executed the consolidation strategy. We went 8-5 and we had a $500 winning day. But I told y'all that I'm gonna come back during New York session because I was back testing and I realized that London can give us a lot of good 1-to-1s, but I was back testing the same strategy on NY and going for 1-to-3s, and I told y'all I was hidden. As y'all can see, this is the first trade of NY going for a 1-to-3 RR, risking 280 for 900, and we've already seen $720 worth of profit. Now y'all know me, I don't like doing mid-trade modifications, so it's either gonna hit TP or hit SL. Like, I don't care how close it gets to TP. I need to see the TP smash. So I'm not closing early. I'm just gonna let it play out. Yeah, the NY volume is crazy, bro. NY volume is crazy, bro. That NY volume helps a lot for sure. And my premise is, y'all see how this the entry confirmation and all that never changed. It's the same. It's the exact same strategy. We had a consolidation zone formed down here. This candle broke above. Usually we put the SL below the candle low and then just go for a 1-to-1. But I'm obviously aware of the time and session that it is. So why sell ourselves short and go for a 1-to-1 when I know that this NY volume can easily get us a 1-to-3. So I hopped in for a 1-to-3 and now we're just waiting for it to play out. If this was London session, I would only do a 1-to-1 or a 1-to-2 max. But we know how much, we know what NY can really do. So we're just gonna let it play out. So far we've gotten to 760. Not quite that 1-to-3 RR. Y'all know we want the 1-to-3 RR. We want that 1-to-3, bro. We want the 1-to-3. I like TPSL. It keeps the data clean. You don't got to worry about you really don't got to worry about too much. So I just say TPSL. Sometimes you can get a pullback or a rejection right before it hits TP, but that's just the life we sign up for as traders. You just got to be prepared for those to happen, and just wait it out. You just got to wait it out. 1-to-3, and I would say 1-to-3 is still being aggressive on my part. So maybe if you're not comfortable holding for a 1-to-3, you could have just held for a 1-to-2 and you would have still been good as well. But yeah, like I said, I'm prepared for pullbacks and stuff, so I'm really not going to be tripping. If you don't want to take that risk, a 1-to-2 would have been got hit a long time ago, and you can play it a little bit safer. But y'all know me, we're going for the full 1-to-3. And like I was saying, basically the premise is, you want to risk 1,000. Well, unless you cut the contracts in half, because I'm using 2 contracts. Maybe you want to use 1 contract and risk 500 a day. But for me doing this strategy, for 1 to 3s, I would risk $1,000 a day, because because most likely you're gonna have to take multiple setups to hit that first 1 to 3. Now this is the first trade of the day, so if this one hits, then that's actually great. That there's even a high chance that you can come to the charts and hit the first trade of the day, 1 to 3. But if not, I'd give myself $1,000 worth of drawdown. And I would continuously take setups like this, risking 280 for about 900. And the goal would be like $1,000 profit target. $1,000 profit target, or $1,000, probably $1,500 profit target. Since we're going for 1 to 3s, I'll probably say it fit like 1,500. Exactly, bro. People will put their whole account hostage when they in the red. So why not do the same thing green? Exactly. Now it looks like we literally are getting a very wicked pullback. But it is what it is. It is what it is. And it's not okay. 9 o'clock just hit, so that makes sense. So we're gonna see what this 9 o'clock volume wants to do. It could do anything it wants. Let's just hope it's in our favor. Let's get some subs. I'm trying to hit 300 subs by the end of the week. We are currently at 243. Nice, nice, nice. So full pullback to entry. Full pullback to entry, man. What up, Alan Perez? This is the first trade. This is our first trade of NY session. We hopped in for a 1 to 3. We almost got pretty close to TP, and then we are looking at a rejection right now. But you know, diamond hands we're gonna hold regardless. TP smash or SL. That's how I like to play it. Gotta have faith and confidence in all your entries. That's another thing that waiting for TP smashers will do slowly over time. You'll stop playing with your entries as much. It makes trading a lot simpler that way. Now, of course, you can get heartbroken, but that's just the name of the game. Yeah, that's why I was telling you. That's why I was telling you. It looked a little off, because I told you I'm only using a two candle consolidation link now with a 3 loopback period. So I was noticing the 1-to-1 entries. Well, we was talking about 180 from 180. It was taking like 7-8 candles for price to hit TP, or like sometimes even like 10 candles. So I was like, something about the script that you got put in isn't 100% lining up with the strategy. That's why I was thinking you was using micros instead of minis, because it shouldn't take that many. It shouldn't have been taking that many candles for a TP to get hit. Okay. Yeah, so when you're back testing and you're making bots, Like, it literally has to be as accurate as possible for the numbers to even kind of correlate, because even a slight difference over a year or 4-year time frame, it'll completely skew the entire results. It's like you're really doing a science experiment, and you really got to make sure that the data you're inputting is completely correct, or you'll throw the whole experiment off. Yeah. Which is understandable. Whoa, we just got some heavy volume. Looks like we're pushing towards that TP, man. Let's see if we can get there. We hopped in this trade at 8:39, so it's been a cooler minute, almost 30 minutes. All right, come on, get there. Come on. Come on, gold. No way. Come on, gold. Don't start moving like NQ now. No way. Don't start moving like NQ. Don't start moving like NQ now. No way. Yeah, volume's always heavy for New York, at least. I was trying to get that good 1 to 3 volume push. Let's see. Trade's not over till it's over, though. Trade is not over till it's over. It's 9 o'clock, so we got a lot of volume coming in. A lot of things can happen really quickly. We was about 5 ticks away from TP just then. Yellow photo is green. Yeah. I really don't even pay attention to yellow photo news, but clearly it still can have an effect. But what I do see is another zone just formed, so if this candle does happen to hit SL, we would still be able to get another entry if it closes outside of this box. I'm gonna track. I need a data sheet. But for right now, I'm just gonna track how many pips. Hold on, we might get bailed out. Y'all see it, bro. We might get bailed out. Hold on. Hold on. And tell me this is about to be the craziest comeback of all time. Yo, this is one candle right now. Like I said, trade's never over till it's over, man. Come on, we finna get it. We was like 15. We was literally 2 ticks away from SL just then. 2 ticks away, bro. Get us there, go. Get us there. Another pullback, bro. Trade's not over till it's over. If this does close outside this box and hit SL at the same time, I will have an entry. All right, so couldn't quite pull off the 1 to 3. Just collecting data on the strategy right now. So got to about let's see, got to about a 2.6. That's pretty good. I'll keep that in mind. So first trade, couldn't successfully complete the 1 to 3, but we would have been able to get out with a 2.6 if that was our target. We're gonna pop another sell right here. All right, same setup, same thought process. SL, this is a pretty big SL, but sometimes you'll get that. Sometimes you'll get that for London session, which is why I like to risk 1,000. If it's, I mean, you'll sometimes get that with New York, which is why I like to risk 1,000. Because price can give you a pretty big SL, because you always want to put your SL above the candle that you're hopping in. So this would be a $500 SL. Still looking for some 1 to 3s. Like this is New York session, so there's no need in trying to sell yourself short. The odds of you hitting a 1 to 3 is still pretty good. You know, if you don't feel comfortable doing the 1 to 3, you could always just do a 1 to 2. I'd say 1 to 2s is pretty much the safe route. So just make that 1,500. Bring that down here. Bring SL right here. We're actually supposed to be a little bit farther. So 1 to 3 is actually right here for 1740. Move my nose again real quick. What up, Eli? What up, Eli, man? We're our London session went good. Went up $500, locked the account out. So I just double back during New York because I'm testing out the same strategy that I used during London, except I'm going for 1 to 3 RRs. So I want to see if the if the New York volume can give us some good 1 to 3s instead of just taking 1 to 2s. But yeah, none of these trades that I'm taking right now am I taking live. I'm just paper trading them because I'm just collecting data for this New York strategy. So at the close of this high, I'll be in for a buy. SLB below the low. We're going for a 1 to 3, so TP would be 1500. Let's see if it plays out. What up, Jesus? What up? Yeah, just testing out the same strategy that we executed during London, except I'm utilizing it during New York, and I'm going for a 1 to 3 RR. So far, the first trade that we took, when we went for a 1 to 3 RR, we actually ended up getting to 2.7 RR before it retraced and hit SL. The second trade, which I just seen, we pretty much didn't get any profit out of that. So and this is the third trade, so we're just seeing what's gonna happen. Yep. GC looks like it's flipping bearish. Well, if it closes below, I'll be in for a sell. I'm using 2 contracts. I recommend if you're gonna try this on gold, just use one because not NQ. Gold obviously has a lot of volume, so these big SLs, if you're not really willing to risk 500, because that can put a pretty much a good strain on your account, especially when you're going for a 1 to 3 RR, when the win rate is gonna be a little lower. I'd recommend cutting that 2 into 1, so you'd only be risking 250. What up, B4 Hitter? What up? What up? What up? I ain't seen you in a couple days. Going for this 1 to 3 RR right now. Looking pretty good right now. But as y'all know, like I said, the first trade of the day, we got to a 2.7 risk reward, and it completely reversed on us. So we could have already been up $1,000 right now. But you know, it happens, bro. Either way it go, if this trade hits, that'll wipe out all of our losses for the day. Got a long ways to go though. High of the day coming up. Yep. I still think it can hit TP though. We're not really worried about the high of the day. I don't be worried about nothing besides my entry and my TP and SL, bro. All that other stuff is just assumptions at the end of the day. Because price could easily make a new high today and just keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? No need to be no need to be pessimistic with your trades. I get some good volume coming in. I haven't even ate breakfast yet. I need to eat some breakfast. News in 25 seconds. Oh yeah, it's some yellow folder news, but maybe it'll affect something. Let's see what happens. 5 seconds. Volume is going to start to slow down at around 11 a.m. So it would be good if this can hit TP in the next 30 minutes, so we don't have to chop around. Let's check the news. U.S. news. U.S. news was less than forecast. Actual less than forecast is good for currency. So that doesn't hold good for that information. Doesn't hold good for my trade. Because if the US dollar goes up, gold will go down. But like I said, it's just yellow folder news, so it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to change the outcome of this trade. Yeah, I'm in a trade right now. We did already hit our profit target for the day on the live. I mean, not on the live, on my combine. We hit this during London session. So the trades that I'm taking, so the trades that you see me taking right now, these are not being taken on my Top Step account. This is the paper trade. I'm just collecting some data for my NY strategy. Yeah, this isn't a live trade. I'm just collecting data for my NY strategy right now. Because the same strategies that I used during London, I only go for 1-to-1s. But I know that NY holds a lot more volume, so I'm using the same strategy, except I'm going for a 1-to-3. So far, the first trade that we took, this is our third trade of NY session. So far the first trade that we took, it reached a 2.7 RR before it retraced and hit SL. The second trade just didn't give us any profit, and this is the third trade that we're in. So trying to see if we can actually complete a full 1-to-3. Yeah, this is my first time testing this idea because I changed my consolidation zone settings. As y'all know, I used to use a 10 and 5. I shrunk my consolidation zones down to 3 and 2, so now I'm getting way earlier entries. Because I noticed before with my last consolidation zone setup, sometimes the zone would form too late. So like I'll show y'all an example. This is how my chart looks. We got on this chart right now with my settings, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 zones on my screen right now with these settings. If I go back to my default settings, we only have 1, 2 zones. So as y'all can see, when I changed my settings, I get way more zones now. So which means way more trade opportunities. It's giving me trade opportunities I literally just wasn't able to see before. So it helps. Exactly. Everybody trades the same way. When you've been in the market as long as I have, you basically, well, everybody doesn't go, everybody that trades. So if somebody just tells you they've been trading for years, you'd love to assume that they know like as many strategies as I know. But a lot of people just haven't been put through the ringer like me, because I learned everything through trial and error. So when I started learning price action, I tried it. I tested every single price action strategy, from fibs to supply demand to trend line to liquidity grabs to consolidation breakouts, channel breakouts, uh, fair value gaps, anything you could think of, session sweeps, um, high low sweeps, uh, what else? Imbalances, gaps, um, fills, time confluences, all that. So, um, so I kind of just got into the habit of finding new trade ideas and trade strategies. Um, so yeah, when a lot of people come on my stream, they always asking me where did I learn these strategies from, and I learned them through back testing and trial and error. Because what I realize is people don't even back test correctly. Like people are back test. It's like people will back test to win. When I back test, I'm back testing to really find something. So that's how I came across. The strategy that you're looking at right now, because I was back testing and I just noticed when I was doing 1-to-1s, when I was trading the same way, um, I was trading London on New York. I noticed I was cutting myself short a lot of times. So I realized during New York, I really don't even need 1-to-1s. I could really go for 1-to-3s. And that's what it's looking like. Exactly. They just hop on and then start trading. They don't even when people back test, they don't even back test the actual times that they would really trade. Like people would trade New York session, they go back test Asia. Like, what are you doing? You're not even about to trade. You don't even trade it. You're at work at that time. Why are you back testing Asia session? That doesn't make sense. But people just like to see wins. That's all it is. People back test to win. You shouldn't even care if you win during back testing. Even when I lose during back testing, like check this out. I'll back test, right? I'll back test and say if I'm back testing a strategy and I go on like a 7 trade losing streak, I'll say, I just went on a 7 trade losing streak. That means if I just reverse my position, if I just completely flip the strategy on its head, that means I would be on a 7 trade win streak. And that's the type of mentality I take when I'm back testing, but people don't think like that. You gotta think outside the box. So whether I'm back testing and I go on a big win streak or a big lose streak, it's still beneficial because if I go on a big losing streak, well, I'm gonna say so. All I would have had to do was take the same setup, except instead of taking buys, I just had to take a sell, and then boom, there goes a win streak. Boom, my nose. Exactly. But I'll walk y'all through. For the people who wasn't here, I'll walk y'all through some of the trades we took earlier this morning. Pretty a nice session. I recommend y'all going and looking at my last live. When y'all get the chance, it's called First to 500. That's what I'm naming this strategy because every time I come to the markets, it's just me versus gold. I'm either gonna hit $500 in profit for the day, or I'm gonna hit $500 stop loss for the day. So every trade that I take is a 1-to-1. And we're just really going band for band with the market, and I'm just putting faith in my strategy that I've back tested over and over again. So first trade of the day was a loss for 100, and then we hit for 200, 340. Like I said, we're only going for $500 profit a day. So this could have been the last trade of the day right off the rip, but we ended up taking a $200 L. So we went a little bit back in the hole and had to climb up out of it. Hit for 120, lost 160, hit for 140. So markets was kind of we was in a pretty good fight this morning with the markets, literally going back and forth. Lost 260, made 140, lost 260 again, and then we just stopped playing. We just stopped playing with the markets and said, man, let's go ahead and hit our take profit for the day. And then we hit 3 220 trades in a row. These are all different trades. These are all 1-to-1 RRs. We just went crazy on them. So that's how we was able to secure the dub for today. 13 total trades, 8 wins, 5 losses, pretty much a 1-to-1 RR. And yeah, we called it a day and locked it out. So we're gonna be locked out till tomorrow. Let's take a look back at this trade, what we got going on. So like if this was London, we would have been out at this 1-to-1. But like I said, we would have been out at the 1-to-1 right here for $500. But I'm just testing out if we can get some 1-to-3s with this NY volume. So far, we have not been able to hit a successful 1-to-3 today. So, still collecting data, but we've gotten some good moves, just not quite that 1-to-3. I'm really just focused on these consolidation breaks right now. I'm not trying to stray away from consolidation at all. Last time I started straying away and adding a whole bunch of more shit, I went on a fucking 7 goddamn day losing streak. I ain't doing that shit no more. So if it doesn't have anything to do with consolidation breakouts, I'm not even trying it. No more, bro. No more. I mean, the 15-minute consolidation zones are going to work the same. It's just going to take longer for you to get it set up. So if you're an intraday trader, it worked the same. You just take, probably 1 to 2 setups a day or something like that. Like, let's see. Oh, well, I still got those. I still got my tight charts on. So, I mean, it looks like, obviously this isn't the most accurate representation because, we're already looking at it. But if you just go back and look at what would have happened, it's a zone right here. It broke out right here. You'd be in like this. SL would be below the low, and it would have ran. I mean, if you was looking for a 1 to 3, you definitely would have hit. Oh, would you? And nope, it actually came back and hit and would have wicked you out right here. So the most you could have got off this trade if you was in a 15 was just a 1 to 1. As you can see right here, it's the zone right here that formed. The close below would have been right here. So if you're hopping in on a 15, you're gonna get a late entry because the 15 is closing far as hell away. Meanwhile, if you was looking at the 1, you probably could have got like a close way up here, but this 15 is closing way down here. But it's all relative. So if you was in a trade like this, you would have lost 2, and you could have gotten a 1 to 1. So it's looking like on the 15-minute time frame, you can get a solid 1 to 1. If you executed this zone right here. This trade looks a little better because the close isn't as far away from the consolidation zone as some of the other ones. So you get the break above. You enter off the close. SL below the wick low. In this one so far, I think you would have gotten a clean 1 to 3 off of this move. Let's see, 1 to 3. So yeah, we actually would have just hit a 1 to 3 a couple of minutes ago. And you would have been in this trade since 7, and you would have hit TP at 9:15. So not bad, not bad. Not bad. Yeah. So far on this trade, the most we would have gotten is a 1 to 1. So every single trade that we've taken so far, this would have been the 4th trade of the day, and so far every single trade hit a 1 to 1 besides one of them. One trade hit a 1 to 2. The first trade of the day hit a 2.7 RR. Second trade of the day was just a flat out L. Third trade of the day hit 1 to 1. Fourth trade of the day hit 1 to 1. So if you go for 1 to 1s, it's still gonna work. But this is what it is. 1 to 1s are gonna work. 1 to 1s will work with this strategy 100%. I was just trying to see if I can get a little cheeky and double up. Yeah, I started trading at I started this live session at 8:30. And the 8:30 trade that we took right here, this is the one that hit at 2.7 RR before the reversal. And yeah, you can go for bigger ticks, but obviously if the candles are going to be bigger, it's all going to be relative at the end of the day. Um, yeah. But in terms of how long it takes for SLs and TPs to get hit, typically they're always faster doing New York. Um, do we have red folder news today? Let's see. Yeah, the red folder news hit pretty early today. So this time it hit at 7:30. It didn't wait till 8:30. Um, so that's probably why it's not as hectic as I kind of would want it to. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, I really don't if 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 price is already ripped and then it consolidates and rips again, like you don't want to. I mean, I understand, people can get a little hesitant when you're entering after a push has already happened, but it's New York session and it's gold. Like you think it can't push anymore, and then it'll just push some more again. Like you think this is like the end of the move, and this could very well just be the middle or the beginning. So, um, no point in really overthinking it. And this initial move started at initial move started at around 7 o'clock. I came to the charts at 8:30. So typically the 8:30 push is bigger than the 7 o'clock push. It just kind of really hasn't played all the way out yet. I mean, you gotta have some hope for every trade, bro. Gotta have hope for every trade. It doesn't matter if you're taking a 1-to-1. You're still hoping. All you're doing is hoping that it hits. But I understand what you're saying. It would be obviously the strategy is better during the highest point of volume possible. But it just is what it is. And big RR is like not. It's not necessarily going for a big RR necessarily doesn't mean that you need to get the beginning of a rally, because you got to remember I'm on the 1 minute time frame. I'm not on what y'all it said is I'm showing y'all right now the 15-minute time frame, but I'm entering on the 1 minute time frame. So you got to understand my SL is only 25 ticks, which means even if I'm doing a 1 to 3, my TP is only 75 ticks. So 75 ticks on a 15-minute time frame. This one 15-minute candle was 75 ticks itself. So it's a big RR, but it's not a big trade per se. So even if the market is quote unquote exhausted, it could still push for 78 ticks. 78 ticks isn't a hard move for gold during NY. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I mean, because I'm pretty sure if I slap a RSI on it, I'm pretty sure it'll probably tell me it's overbought at this point. Let's see. So RSI isn't quite yet overbought. It was overbought around this area and it pulled back. Um, but yeah, typically like during during 7, like if you can get an entry around this area, then obviously a 1 to 3 would be a lot easier. This 1 to 3 I entered right here. So it was almost at the overbought level. It was almost overbought, so it was a pullback. But you know, it just is what it is. Going for the 1 to 3 definitely is better the earlier. Like typically, like I came to the charts at 8:30 because I thought that's when the move would start, but it just looks like the move of today started at 6:30, which usually doesn't happen. Usually doesn't happen like that. Usually it wants to wait a little bit. But we had that news drop at 7:30 today, so that's another cause. NY session is the biggest. This is what you're talking about is it's literally the NY London crossover. So from 7 a.m. till 11 a.m. it is the biggest session of the entire day. Because it's literally the NY London crossover. It's the most volatile time throughout the entire day. By definition. NY London crossover can literally push with heavy volume throughout the entire day. Well, throughout from at least 7 to 11. So it would still be it's still an hour left in the NY London crossover before it's a real drop in volume for real. And lunchtime is approaching. And like I said, it's not a big, like you're too busy focused on the fact that the RR is a 1 to 3. The take profit is only 100 ticks. It doesn't matter what time during NY you hop in. NY can always give you 100 ticks. 100 ticks is literally nothing for NY. This isn't even 100 tick. This is literally a 78 tick trade. I don't think you realize how easy that is for NY to touch. It's not the fact that it's a 1 to 3. Yes, it's gold. Gold can give you 78 ticks like it's nothing. Like I literally said, 15 minutes ago. Literally this 15-minute candle here, this small 15-minute candle is 38 ticks. 30 minutes ago, this 15-minute candle right here is literally 76 ticks long. So like gold and NQ move similarly. NQ is a little stronger, but gold can give you the same moves. It can give you the exact same move. What up Unified? I'm just testing this NY 1 to 3 RR strategy. It's the same consolidation zone strategy that we used during London, except during New York I'm going for a 1 to 3. Literally the 15-minute candle that we're in right now has moved 48 ticks. So You could literally hit a 78 tick RR trade in 30 minutes. Is it gonna always play out like that? No, you might get some chopping around, but the possibility is there for sure. Even if it's not just today, like if I go to Wednesday, like let's go to Wednesday at around the same time and see what the average size of the candles are. Like let's say Wednesday at 9 o'clock. Where is this at? Wednesday at this is Wednesday at 7 o'clock. So Wednesday at 7 o'clock is, you're getting literally at 7 o'clock you're getting 125 pip candles. At 8 this is 8:30 right here. Well, this is the open, so obviously this candle is going to be big, but this is 146 ticks. 9 o'clock hit right here. 9 o'clock, this is literally a 60 tick candle right here at 9 o'clock. Even if we can go all the way till like this, the candles really don't, like I said, the candles don't start getting small until the London crossover ends, which is at 11 o'clock. So this 11 o'clock candle right here is the start of London being closed, and this candle is still 42 ticks. So like I said, now after 11 is when everything starts to get really small. But from 7 to 10, 7 to 11, like we're still getting, like you see, we're still getting heavy volume, bro. Still getting heavy volume. We're gonna let it play out though, because the first trade of the day we took, we got to a 2.7 RR and it hit L. How many trades do I plan on? I wouldn't take that many trades. I would only risk $1,000. So however many trades that you can take before that $1,000 SL gets hit, I'd try to squeeze that in. But you obviously have to have a set profit target as well. Yeah, because what I'm trying to tell you is the average candle size during New York is on average way bigger than the London candle, which means that I could take the exact same setup, right? I could take the exact same setup, but on average, if I just take that setup during NY, it would just have a higher chance of hitting a 1 to 3 RR because the candles are just bigger. It's not that price is working any harder to hit my TP. It's just the natural candles are bigger because there's so many more traders. Because you gotta understand, I'm trading London at 3 a.m. Banks ain't open. Most traders ain't trading. I only use a $500 SL for London. I'd say, I mean, it's all personal preference. But as you can see right now, I'm in a 2 contract size with this gold trade. You could really, and this is 500 for 1500. You know, if you're really trying to play it safe, I just say pop 1 contract and then just risk 250 for 750 and just try to because that way, because when you're doing 1 to 3s, you need to be able to take as many setups as you can, because the odds are that you're not going to win your first setup. So if you come to the charts and you say, I'm only going to take 1 setup and it's going to be a 1 to 3, more likely than not, every time you come to the chart, you're going to lose. So you want to give yourself at least 3 trades to take and just try to come out on profit. No trades today. Now we traded, this might hit TP in a little bit, but we was trading our combine London session, and we already hit our $500 profit target for the day, so I locked my account out. Otherwise, I would be trading NY, but instead of trading live NY, I decided to forward test my hypothesis, you could say, because I was trading 1-to-1s during London, and then I went and back tested NY and to see how many 1 to 3s I could hit, and I was hitting a lot of 1 to 3s. So I decided to come to the charts today and see how many could I really hit. So far I've taken 4 trades. This is the 4th trade. The first trade of the day that we took, we got to a 2.7 RR before it reversed. The second trade of the day we took, it just immediately smashed SL. The third trade of the day, we got to like a 1.5 RR before it reversed, and this is the fourth trade of the day, and so far it's looking like we might get the first complete 1 to 3 hit. So I started trading at 8:30. It's now 10, so in about an hour and 30 minutes we got 4 good setups. So if you can and if this hits, this would be for $1,500. So roughly, if this will hit, we would still only play out like break even today, even if this does hit, because we already took 3 L's before. But it's looking like, this is literally only the first day of me forward testing this, so I'm not gonna make too many assumptions based off one day of testing. But today was mainly a 1-to-1 day. Today was a day like you would have been better off just going for 1-to-1s for sure. Like I said, first trade of the day we had a 2.7 RR rejection. So let's see what we've got to on this trade. Because if it just keeps rejecting right before 1 to 3, then at some point you just got to say, okay, 1 to 2s is fine. I know some people like the trail, so maybe y'all could have had just a trailer or something like that. I really don't like the trail. I just like my trades to play out. Let's see what RR we got to so far. So far this pulled out a 2.6, 2.5. So if you would have only did 1 to 2s today, you would have been in profit. If you would have only did 1 to 1s today, you would have been in profit. But we're just gonna let this. If this trade hits, so far, if you would have did 1 to 1s, you would have been in profit. If you would have did 1 to 2s, you would have went in profit. And if this trade hit, that means if you would have did 1 to 3s, you would have been about break even. So that's just the data being collected so far today. I'm gonna obviously keep testing it as time goes on before I try to implement this into a live combine. As far as my combine goes, I'm just strictly doing 500 for 500 during London session, and we're just gonna grind it out. No, I never move SL to break even. So with that being said, if you had a strategy to where you go 1 to 1 and then you move break even, then you would have only taken. We've only had 1 trade out of the 4 trades we took. We only had 1 trade that didn't at least go to 1 to 1 RR. So if you was the type to move break even at 1 to 1 RR, then you would have been pretty clean today. Would have been pretty clean. Probably up at least 1,000. 500. You'd probably be up at least 500 to 1,000 if that's what you was doing. Even right now, I haven't went break even. Just because I'm trying to see how the data fully plays out. So it looks like we got a rejection right here. Let's look to the left hand side and see what are we rejecting? Is it a major zone? Does it matter? Is it just going to push back up? So let's jump to the 1 hour real quick and just get a little zoomed out view. So we're rejecting some data that formed all the way back December 12th. As you can see, TP is right here. It actually does have an incentive to hit our TP because we got an imbalance up here that most likely wants to get filled, but also before we get to that imbalance, we have a pretty strong resistance that it will have to break above as well. So just kind of depends on what price wants to do. It can do anything. Volume is starting to come down. It's 10:09. So I would say at 11 is probably a good time to call it a wrap, because after 11 the NY London crossover will end, and most of y'all know that the NY London crossover is where the daily high will be made. So after 11, it's very unlikely that a new high is gonna get made. It's probably, if a new high does get made after 11, it's just a liquidation just to bring it back down. But the odds of price just keep going after 11 o'clock hits is unlikely, because it just simply won't be enough volume. So yeah, if this trade doesn't play out by 11, it's probably not going to play out at all. I would say 11 is the cutoff time for sure. Yeah, so 1 to 2 RR would have been right here. Pretty easy. All of the 1 to 2, all the 1 to 2 risk reward trades get there pretty smoothly. As soon as it hits like 2.5, that's when all the wickage and rejection start. This 15-minute closes in 3 minutes. So if this 15-minute closes as a very strong rejection candle, that's probably it for the move. It's probably gonna be it. So y'all know I'm usually a scalper, man. I'm usually in and out. So just chilling in the trade. I mean, it feels pretty good. Let's get some subs, man. Let's try to get 250 subs, bro. We're at 245 right now. All right, make an attempt to get back up to that high. Nah, man. I enjoy trading. And shit, I don't trust the robot to do it right. Everybody who I see who use a bot, they'll show like the bot hidden for a little bit, and then all of a sudden they'll like for some reason the bot will stop working. I don't know, maybe that's because they coded it wrong or what. But it seems like they be having like a very limited time frame for their lifespan and how long they work. It's like they be getting patched. Don't know if we're gonna have enough volume to push through that support up there. Uh, so really, I mean, where's the 1 to 2 at? I mean, because it's looking like these 1 to 3s are, at least for today, proving a little hard, to fully hit. So I'll just say, if it gets back to this 1 to 2, I'll just go ahead and call this a trade. Only 30 minutes left till, I mean, only about 45 minutes left till London hits anyway. I mean, till London closes anyways. So let's just see if we can get back up to that 1 to 2 mark. I didn't even really check Nas today. I took Nas off my watch list. I wonder how the NQ trades would look today. I think bots. I mean, you use them, so you be better. But I just don't think bots are reliable. I've never seen somebody. I mean, maybe there's somebody out here. Maybe there's somebody with like a super nice bot. But like I said, I've never seen somebody with a bot like actually only use the bot for years and years, and you know the numbers actually play out for real. The simulation numbers are always going to be a little off. I'd only use a bot to back test an idea, and then I'd perfect it using my own trading abilities. All right, so that would have been a well. I mean, that would have been a 1 to 2 hit. The 1 to 3 is way up here. You know, obviously it still has a chance of getting there, but who knows? But yeah, this was just a back test session, just to test the NY 1 to 3 RR trades out. So you know, I really don't got anything else to say. Link to the Discord is in the description. Donation link in the description. Website, my personal website for coaching calls and my trading plan that got me my last funded is on my website in the description. So with that being said, y'all have a good one. I am out of here.